here is the real psychological detonation, the detail, that will haunt every other motorcycle engineer on the planet. That beautiful sculpted fuel tank, it's not just a tank. It's a structural load-bearing element of the chassis. Molded from a single piece of carbon fiber reinforced composite, it holds fuel. Yes, but it also replaces an entire section of the traditional frame. This means the Fury isn't built around an engine. The engine, the tank, and the spine are one fused, organic entity. You are not sitting on the motorcycle. You are physically integrated into its exoskeleton. This level of integrated design has never been attempted in a production cruiser, and it redefines the very meaning of the word chopper. Now let's discuss the price. When the figure is announced, there will be a collective gasping silence across dealerships, because Honda is not positioning this as a premium offering. They are launching it at a price point. Directly in the crosshairs of the standard American 5 twin cruiser, they are using their global manufacturing scale and supply chain mastery to deliver a hand-built work of technological art. For the cost of a mass-produced competitor, this isn't competition, this is economic warfare. They are not just selling a motorcycle. They are deliberately collapsing the perceived value proposition of every other brand in the segment, inviting a reckoning the industry is not prepared for. And the warranty, this is the masterstroke, the final twist of the knife. The 2026 Fury comes with a transferable, unlimited mileage 5-year warranty that covers everything. Not just the powertrain everything, the radical frame, the exotic suspension, the custom paint, the cutting-edge electronics. While the aftermarket custom world operates on a you break it, you own it mentality, and even other factory customs have lengthy disclaimers. Honda is backing this rolling sculpture. With the most comprehensive confidence pledge in motorcycling history, it's a brazen declaration that their wildest creation is also their most reliable. This single document invalidates the last remaining argument against owning a radical custom. The release strategy itself is a shock to the system. Honda is bypassing the traditional model year rollout. There will be no slow trickle to dealers. Instead, they are launching via a direct online reservation system for the first 2026 units, each individually numbered and featuring a unique serialized component, a billet aluminum ignition cap. For example, this creates instant scarcity and a collector's market. Before the first bike even hits the street, it turns the launch into a global event, a digital drop more akin to a sneaker or a tech product, instantly positioning the Fury as the most culturally relevant motorcycle of the decade. Not just a vehicle, but a coveted artifact. Finally, consider the implication. The 2026 Honda Fury is not an endpoint. It's a declaration of a new era. It signals that Honda's engineering might, once focused on safe and sensible global models, is now being unleashed with full, unapologetic force on the most emotional style-driven niche in motorcycling. If they can do this to a chopper, what comes next? A bagger that out-tours Harley, while autonomously navigating cross-country. A cafe racer that blends with a live AI co-pilot. The Fury is a warning shot. It proves that no segment is safe. No tradition is sacred. The future of motorcycling just arrived. And it looks like a past we never truly had, built with a confidence we never dared to imagine. The shock isn't just about this bike. It's about the terrifying, exhilarating realization of what comes after it. The open highway, the thundering pulse of a massive V-twin. And a silhouette so radically stretched, it looks like it's moving even when standing still. That was the promise of the original Fury. A factory-built chopper that dared to be different. For 2026, Honda isn't just reissuing a memory. They're reigniting a revolution. The new Fury is a complete ground-up reimagining, fusing the soul of American outlaw style with a level of technology, performance, and reliability that will shock the entire cruiser world. Forget everything you thought you knew about factory customs. The 2026 Fury's design is a brutalist masterpiece in metal. The rake is even more extreme, with a jaw-dropping 40 degrees of fork angle that pushes the front wheel impossibly far forward. The frame is a minimalist, polished steel spine that seems to barely contain the mechanical beast within. The fuel tank is long, lean, and hammered into a teardrop shape that hugs the backbone, leading your eye down to a solo saddle, perched just inches above the pavement, and that's where the shock truly begins. Beating at the heart of this rolling sculpture isn't an air-cooled relic. It's a brand-new liquid-cooled 1300cc unified twin engine. This is Honda engineering unleashed. Imagine the low-end earth-moving torque of a traditional V-twin, but with a power band that doesn't end. It pulls with ferocious authority, from idle all the way to a red line. You'd never expect from a bike that looks like this. The exhaust note is a deep, intellectual growl, a sound that speaks of power in reserve. Not just noise for show, they've thrown the old cruiser rulebook out the window. The chassis is a work of art, using advanced materials to manage that insane rake, with supernatural stability at walking speeds. It feels light and flickable on a sweeping canyon road. It carves with a precision that will make sport bike riders double take. This is a chopper that doesn't just go in a straight line. It's a chopper that attacks corners, something previously thought to be a physical impossibility. The technological leap is just as dramatic, a full-color retro style. Circular TFT display is seamlessly embedded in the headlight housing, giving you all the digital info you need. Ride modes, traction control settings, navigation. While looking like a classic gauge, LED lighting is everywhere, not as an add-on but as a design element, with signature light patterns that are unmistakably Fury, keyless ignition, and a dedicated smartphone app for ride tracking and bike status. Our standard, this is a 21st century machine, wearing the skin of a 20th century outlaw, but Honda knows the soul of a chopper is in the details, and the details here are obsessive. The triple clamp is a single billet aluminum piece of art. The handlebar risers are integrated into the top clamp. Clean and severe, the foot controls are beautifully machined. Adjustable and mounted directly to the frame for a pure, vibration-free connection. Every bolt, every bracket, every inch of wiring harness is hidden or routed with a jeweler's precision. It's a bike that rewards hours of quiet contemplation in the garage. As much as it does miles on the road, they understand that true customization is personal. While the base model in matte steel black is a showstopper, the 2026 Fury is built to be a canvas. A vast catalog of official Honda Fury lab parts is available from day one, different bars, exhausts, seats, wheels, and countless bolt-on aesthetic parts. But the real genius is in the frame design. It's engineered to accept aftermarket components from the vast world of custom chopper parts. With minimal modification, Honda is building the platform and then handing you the keys to your own imagination. Who is this for? It's for the rider who has always loved the extreme chopper aesthetic, but was terrified of the fragility, the terrible handling, and the constant maintenance of a true custom. It's for the performance rider who wants to make an entrance that no leader-class sport bike ever could. It's for the individual who see